Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Troy has room in foul territory. 1 out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
The count 1-1.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One and two. Here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Sox strand a couple. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Lucas Giolito is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he...
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Garcia ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Pitch outside. Throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Second inning set to go. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy.
Now here it comes. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap. Smooth, people. Lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
Ready now, Leury Garcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Anderson.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Leading off the inning, Ji-Man Choi, and they'll need him to get something going here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And there's ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3. Number 25 is on deck. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Striding forward now is the DH, number 25. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and up next will be Willie Adames. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So digging in now, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
To third, reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. 1 out here in the Chi Sox third. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
We got full count.
Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone.
Up next to Chicago, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Nope.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through it for strike number 2. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Now the 1-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Zunino stands at third with one gone in the inning. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Right fielder. Off there.
Circle change there, called strike 1.
0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Fouled off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the veteran DH, Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Two and one after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kiermaier, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
At the plate, Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Takes this the other way to right, and Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 good guys. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Hey, we're still in the...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's 1-1. To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
A double.
Line down the left field line. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, a diving stop. What a play.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
First offering on its way. Jose Abreu stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
No, inside.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Drilled to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Swing and a line drive. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us are back with more following this. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. They'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Out in front of it, strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nomar Mazara is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's in. Ball 2.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Luis Robert is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Lau backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now that's
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1. High and deep to straightaway right. Meadows moving back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. This is lined to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he takes a cold strike 1. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Number 25 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Deal? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Oliver Drake is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. 1-0 the count. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 3-1. He'll try it again from first, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Up next is Chicago.
So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out, and up next the switch-hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 offering. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Choi gathers it in, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Jay Spry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for Chicago.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Fry is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Popped him up. Anderson calls for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Lau. He singled his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. Diego Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63.
Riding in once again, Eloy Jimenez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Nomar Mazara. He swings and grounds it to short. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now batting, second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Into the box now, Leori Garcia. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kiermaier, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. From the belt, the pitch.
1-1.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Meadows is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31.
He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a line drive. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Popped him up. Grandal waits on it. 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. pulled high in the air out to left field. Renfroe is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in. Aaron Bummer is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 39. Aaron.
Stepping into the box, number 25. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch.
The designated hitter.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And it's fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Chicago took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Lucas Giolito takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.